What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. And today I have for you guys the Lootcrate exclusive Neca TMNT Mirage comic shredder, guys. If you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course playing with them. I upload new content every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so check back on those days to see what I've uploaded, or just hit that bell icon to stay notified when I do upload new content, because I do try to randomly upload new content throughout the week whenever I do get the chance. So if you want to stay up to date, make sure you're hitting that bell icon. And if you guys do enjoy this video at any point, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. It tells YouTube to share this video with others so they can enjoy it as well. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, guys. It is a very small goal of mine to try to reach at least one new subscriber per new video that I put out, so please be my one new subscriber for this video. But as always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and today, guys, once again, I have for you guys the Lootcrate exclusive Neca TMNT Mirage comic shredder. This, guys, has been two things for me. One of my most sought after figures, and two, my most expensive figure. This is the most amount of money I've ever spent on a single figure, guys. And it was actually close to about $100 with shipping and everything. But I am so happy that I finally have him. He is just such a cool figure. Just one that I could not resist adding to my collection. So I had to buy him when I came across him on eBay. And the guy actually gave me a deal. It was actually, I think, $85, but the shipping was actually kind of steep. But all the other offerings or options on eBay were like 100 plus, but this guy was offering it at 85, and I think I paid like 99 in total with everything, with shipping and everything. And he came relatively quickly too, so I'm super happy about that, because I technically was not supposed to receive him until Wednesday of this week, but I actually got him a Friday of last week, or Saturday, I can't really remember. But anyways, guys, I am super excited about this figure. If you cannot tell about me rambling on about him, I was super pissed when I learned about him and being a Lootcrate exclusive, because I was mad that I could not get my hands on this Mirage comic shredder, because if you have seen my other videos on this page, I don't have the original Neca TMNT turtles, but I do have the bootlegs that are all over eBay right now. And I've been wanting to take pictures with them and photograph them, but I just didn't have an enemy to scale with them, and now I do, and I'm super happy and excited. And this week's Friday toy photography video will be those Neca knockoff TMNT turtles versus this shredder. I am super excited to do that shoot. But anyways, guys, I am rambling on just because I love this figure so much. Like I said, he is one of my most sought after figures that I've been looking for and been wanting since he got released. My second most sought after figure, or figures, will actually be shown on Wednesday on this channel. I actually somehow managed to get my two most sought after figures in the same week. So all in all, it's been a good week. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get right on into this review, as right on into it as we can get at this point. But let's go ahead and look at what this guy comes with. So this guy comes with one pair of hands, and that's the one other thing about this figure. I have two gripes with this figure. One of them is probably just to this particular figure of mine, and the second one applies to all the figures with this. So the first one being on my right fisted hand. If you can see, the claw right there is very bent, and I cannot get it to stay forward. I probably should try heat, and that would probably get it to stay. But that is the one gripe that I have with this figure. That only pertains to this figure. The second gripe I have is that he only came with a pair of fisted hands and a pair of gripping hands. No open hands. Like, I really wish this guy would have came with open hands like most Neca figures do. I really don't know why he didn't. The only reason I can think of is because he was a Lootcrate figure. But I just don't know why he didn't come with open hands. I really wish he did. It would really help with posing him in certain poses, especially getting him in that pose from like the first panel that he shows up in to, you know, fight the Ninja Turtles. But anyways, he also comes with a bow and arrow, which is very odd because I don't think he's ever been seen with a bow and arrow in the comics, but I'm not, you know, going to be mad about it. It's a very nice bow and arrow. It's very nicely detailed. It has the same coloring and shading as the figure, which is meant to mimic the coloring and the shading that was done for the Mirage comics. And I know it was black and white originally, but through the coloration, I believe he did wear this blue suit in some of them. But the shading on the figure itself, when I pull him forward to look at him a little better, you'll see it's meant to mimic that Mirage comics shading in the book. So last but not least, he also comes with this other weapon. I could get it out of his hands without him falling, and I do. And this thing is just a work of art, guys. I mean, just this accessory alone is amazing. I mean, the little shading it has adds so much detail to it. The little line that goes across right here adds so much detail. And this is a real metal chain, guys. It's not plastic, it's a real metal chain. So that is a really nice detail that I really love about Neca. You know, they know how much us collectors love our accessories, and they know that we will appreciate them making, you know, these premium accessories for us to use, especially me as a toy photographer. That's why it's never made sense for me to keep my toys in boxes, because I want to play with these toys and these accessories, and now I want to photograph them. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and pull this guy forward, get a closer look. See, let's set him down so you guys can see his face. So as you can see, he's very menacing looking. You can only see the slit of his eyes. But as I said, the shading on this figure is meant to resemble that of the original Mirage comics. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend you just look him up. Look up a few panels online on Google and just look at the amazing art style, because it really had a unique art style to it that really is what helped make the Turtles famous, along with just how badass they are in general, as well as how awesome their villains are, because everybody knows the heroes that are known best because they have a great rogues gallery. And right here you're looking at a pretty high-end, you know, rogue in most galleries. You know, I'd put him up there with, you know, Joker and Lex Luthor in terms of, you know, being known and all that stuff, in my opinion. I could be wrong. But anyways, guys, looking at him all around, he is just an amazing figure. I am super happy that I got him. I'm trying to move him around so you can see all the detail on him. Even the little spikes and everything have the shading to match the gown and everything else. So it is a blue color with black wash shading. But like I said, guys, all in all, I absolutely love this figure. I absolutely love the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it poses. It could pose and move a little better, but we'll get into that. Excuse me, guys. We'll get into that when we go over the articulation. So talking about the articulation, let's go ahead and jump right on into that. So he can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He gets a little head wobble. He can look down somewhat, and he can look up that much, which is not much. But you can move his arms up a bit, but they're really, really tight, and I wouldn't push it past what you feel comfortable, which I don't feel comfortable pushing it past there. These spikes right here are made of a soft, pliable plastic, so they do move. You do get swivel at the bicep right here, as well as a double hinge elbow joint right there. You do get swivel at the wrist as well as hinge at the wrist, but the one thing I've noticed is that the wash on this has gone into the joints, so some of them may need to be heated to get the gunkiness off, so you don't break the peg or anything. He does have rotation at the waist right there. He can kick out relatively far, which is amazing since he is a ninja and he needs to be able to kick, you know, relatively far to get those ninja kicks. And he can kick out that far. He can kick back that far. He does come with double hinge knee joints right there. And then you do get a ball rocker, which is very tight, but you can also move the ankles up and down, which is very tight as well. But this figure is pretty unique for a Neca figure, in my opinion, because it comes with toe articulation. Look at that, guys. I don't know of any other Neca figure that comes with toe articulation. If you guys do, let me know in the comments below. But all in all, guys, I absolutely love this figure. Like I said, he was one of my top two sought after figures that I've absolutely wanted since I found out about him, and I'm super happy that I finally got him. And like I said, he wasn't cheap, but he was definitely worth the money. But guys, with that being said, let's go ahead, take this guy, take some cool pics, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thanks so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, guys. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.